strap, a blanket or a bolster. The playlist is Muladhara on Spotify. We're all set to go. Remembering that this is the energy that brings us into being, that calls through the field all that we imagine to be important, all that we imagine to be essential. We give it thought, and the thought gives it form, over and over and over, whether or not we understand what we're calling into form or not. This energy does not judge us, just like our lamp does not judge the electricity that's coming from the socket. This is doing what it's made to do. And it's up to us then to give it direction, to steer our way into the forms we would become. Into our behavior, into our health, into ourselves, and as ourselves into a collective. But we can also think about the collective, our experience of being together, a quality of civility, creates our individual experience. So we can think of the field around us as an energetic source that we are calling into matter. But similarly, the family system, Muladhara works the same way. It draws from the system of this family culture, and it establishes who we are. In both of those circumstances, we end up with an identity initially that we didn't choose, or that we chose as a result of everything that was around us. And now as we mature, as we grow stronger and more deliberate, we use Muladhara to determine the form we choose to take. What aspects of our family systems will we leave behind? What aspects of our collective system will we leave behind? Without shame, but with clear intention. I am this. We ate an enormous amount yesterday. We only kept some of it, because if we kept all of it, it would bring us to our end very quickly. We're always letting something go. Participate in that. Participate in that at a level of identity. What is it that I am cultivating? What is it that I'm keeping? What is it that I am creating? What am I fostering? How am I thinking about my circumstances so that they are a reflection of what I choose to keep? This is the energy of Muladhara. This is what you're getting better at. So simply, easy enough. You're like, aye, big words, big philosophy. Choose the expression on your face that you would have this afternoon. Choose the expression on your face that you would be known and remembered by. Then breathe that into your body's structure. And as we move today, simply breathe that into every pose, and every pose will anchor that into your form, and you will become the expression, the sensation that you choose. This is our practice, sitting tall, palms together, hearts up high. This is our work. May it be so. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, rising to meet it all. 3 times, inhale. Ong Namo, Guru Dev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists. Start your playlist, Color in Your Heart. Right? And I listen to this color in my heart. Does it mean like a coloring book? Color in your heart, you know? Like color it in, color in your feet. Step your feet wide, swinging across. Let's go. Good, good. We're back on track. Ha ha. No worries, forgive me. The good thing about doing the same thing every day is you know how to fill in when I am not there. Good. Exhale as your heel rises. Heart comes up, heels go down. Anchor and receive. These are the work of your roots. What do you want? Set it down. Exhale. 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 Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand wide, arms wide, knees soft. Right hand across to the left foot. Inhale up, exhale, fold. We repeat a movement to stabilize the mind. If the mind races around, just get into the body. Exhale as you fold, inhale as you rise. Three, 2, 1. Good, right hand wide. Bring your right elbow to your left knee. Open, close. Inhale, exhale. Two, change, go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, hands down. Hands to your hips. And draw your right knee up, right knee around, and then the tip of your toe to the floor. Heel up, knee up, and draw your heel to the floor. Move without moving your hips. Move without moving your heart. Let the right hip do its job. Get clearer from your navel to your heel. One more. Heel to the floor. And then knee back, toe to the floor. Bend your front knee, bend your back knee, and pull your heel over the ball of your foot. And then press your heel back. Open the ball of your foot. The sole of the foot up through the back of your calf. And then turn your right toes in and your right ankle out. Reach out. Feel how that heel is related to the hip. How the hip is related to the diaphragm and the lung on the right side. 3, 2, 1. Ha. Left knee up, around, tip of the toe. Knee up and around, tip of the heel. And heel down, hips stay square. Tip of the toe. One more. Up and around. And back. So the front knee bends, the back knee bends, and you plant your heel. Wash open the sole of your left foot. Turn your left toes in, your left heel out, left hand high. As you press your heel back, feel it open the left hip, left lung, left hand. 3, 2, stepping up. Feel from hip to heel, from heel to toes. Shake out your feet, shake out your knees. Turn your heels in and your toes out. Widen your feet so that you can come, your heels under your knees. And as you settle in, give it a minute. Crease your hips. Send your knees back over your heels. Press your heels down as you stand up tall. Hold a great ball and sink and rise. Exhale down. Just set the day down. Set down the questions of your mind and you trust. I will be successful in my endeavors. That's all. Settle into that. I will be led to discovery and wonder. A little smaller, a little brighter. I will be held in abundance. 3, smaller. 2, light it all up. I trust, I trust, I trust I am held. Light it up. And stand. And down to the floor. Blanket is spread beneath your knees so that you can come to hands and knees, and on your exhalation, fold your hips to your heels. Inhale, rising hands and knees, tuck of the toes. Exhale, down dog. There's our flow. There's 3. Inhale. Exhale. Move with deliberation. Your hands becoming new roots. Your knees becoming temporary roots. Your structure gets dispersed. One more round. Take it where it's needed. Where do you feel constrained or short? Pause. Walk your feet to your hands. Add your blocks on either side. Arms out wide. Sit your seat down. Hard up. Hands up. Down the way you came in. Sit down. Hands down. Left foot back. Left knee to the blanket. Hands up high. Inhale. Hands down. Exhale. Step up. Fold in. Sweep wide. In and up. Exhale. Sit down. Right foot. Right knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stand. Fold. Left foot back, knee down. Heart up, hands up. And fold. Stepping up. Sit down to stand. Bend your knees. Right foot, right knee. Inhale, opening. Exhale, closing. Stepping up. Sit down. Stand tall. And again, fold. Left foot, left knee. Hard up, hands up. And fold. Stepping up. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Right foot, right knee, hands up, down. Set your blocks forward, press back, downward facing dog. Walk your dog, walk your dog, walk your dog.
Walk your dog. Bring your knees down to the blanket. Glue your inner knees together, inner feet, inner heels. Hands turn to 2 o'clock with the right hand and 10 o'clock with the left hand, a little forward. Exhale to fold back. Inhale to go back. And then exhale for a little bend. Inhale. Exhale. As you draw back, draw your knees towards your wrists. Draw your heart into your thighs. As you come forward, press the tips of your toes away from the top of your head. Move your upper body from the lower body. Hugging your knees together, hugging the pelvic floor into the body. We have so much more strength when we integrate the upper and lower body. 5. Close your eyes, find it, float, move from your legs, hug your feet. 2. Press. Onto the fingertips, open the elbows, the underarms, the shoulders. Good. Hands and knees, tuck your toes, set your blanket aside, and high plank, like a push-up position. Outer left foot down, right foot halfway up, stand flat in the right foot. So draw your right knee back towards your left heel. Draw your left heel towards the right knee and lift the hips. Scissor the thighs and take your right hand over. Press your left hand down, the base of the thumb into the floor. Draw your toes towards your heels. Feel all of it gather into the pelvic floor. And feel the chest open, free. Right hand high, look down, set down, high plank. Outer edge of your right foot down, left foot halfway up. Standing in your left foot, take your left knee back. Draw your right heel forward towards the left knee. Scissor the thighs, the hips will rise. Left hand high and over. So the left knee goes back towards the right heel. Right heel drawing up towards the left knee. Scissor the thighs, move from the pelvic floor. Two. 1. Left hand high. Look down, set down. And walk your dog. Walk your dog to walk any tension through the outer shoulders. Turn your chin. We become pliable. Ha! Out the mouth, out the jaw, out the tongue, out the face, out the toes and the feet. And walk your feet up to your hands. 2 fists fit between your feet. Take your strap, big bend in your knees, hands to your hips, down to rise. Feel from the heart to your heels. Take your strap wide enough to go up over the shoulders. With the feet flat on the floor, imagine that you're trying to draw your heels in and your toes wide, tiniest bend in your knees to stabilize your pelvis. Adding little details. Hands will stay back. Rotate your palms to face back, knuckles down. Sit down, hands back. Lift your hips, fold over, and your hands go overhead, drop of the head. A little bit side to side, set it up, open the hamstrings and the feet. And then hands down, sit down. Inhale, stand. We do this. Exhale, sit. Inhale, fold, hips up, hands over. And then exhale, sit. Inhale, rise. 2 more. Down. Fold. Lift your hips. And down. And stand. And sit. And over. Pause a beat, side to side. Side to side. Open the sides of your hips. The sides of your shoulders. Turn your chin. Bring your hands down to your hips. Bend your knees. Set your strap aside and stand. Notice now from the throat to the feet. Step back, shake it out. We'll set the right foot down, heel toe, and draw the left knee to your chest. Simple. Interlace your fingers, left knee up, right heel down. Set your gaze on one point. Right hand high. Left knee high, right heel down. Left hand high. Stable and smooth. Hinge at the hips. A little bend in your right knee. Press your left heel straight back. Navel to spine. 3. Arms long. Open out the back of the heart. Tuck of the chin. 2. Puts a little more work in the right leg. Left foot down. Hands up high. Interlace your fingers. Open your hands. Keep the back leg strong and draw your heel forward and back. Left heel forward and back. And then draw the left heel forward, left hip forward, left hand high, ribs back. Strong left leg. Release your hands, tuck your chin, lean forward. You'll draw your left knee to your chest, hands down. To the floor. Step back, shake it out. Heel toe your left foot to the floor and your right knee up. Build your balance. Stay. Interlace your fingers, take your knee up high and your left heel down. Left heel to the floor. And the left hand high, pausing. Open the left side, root down to rise up. Keep that. Right hand adds on. Hinge at the hips to press your right heel straight back, arms out long. Firm that right leg, navel to spine. 3. Out of the heart, lengthen your arms. 2. Toes to the floor, hands up high, interlace your fingers, palms to the ceiling. Good. Forward and back on the back foot. Draw your heel forward and back. And then draw it forward and open the right hip forward. The right hand high, ribs back. Lift your right thigh, bend the left knee. Hands out, tuck of the chin, you'll draw your right knee in, hands down. Balance. And feet to the floor. Notice the crown of the head to the feet. Come to a seat, right in the middle of the mat, heels wide, and knees side to side. Left foot to the center. Cross your right ankle over your left and move side to side. We can think of these movements like hygiene, that we keep the joint space clear, find center, right knee forward, maybe here. Or your hands come closer, left hip to your left heel, heart up high, right knee forward. Maybe here. Wrap around the right foot. Right knee forward.
Soften and open the right side hip until the toes can move. But each day we make a little space, a little clearing. Let it out, knees side to side, just 3 times. And the right foot to the center line, the left ankle to cross, and move. And move. Sitting tall, left knee forward, heart up. Walk your hands in, right hip to your right heel, left knee away. Working here, or right arm around the left foot to sit tall for 3. Soften the left hip as though you were opening a fist. Lengthen the back of your neck until your toes can move. Good. Setting it down. Fold your blanket. Build a cross-legged seat. Hands on thighs. Eyes closed. Let your breathing be free and listen. If it's been busy, really open the sails of your breath and let the busyness through and out. Invite yourself into a little more fullness. And then the breath becomes smooth. 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Notice your fullest inhalation and let that be your 4. And the same count for the exhale. Inhale, opening and widening the hips and the pelvis. Exhaling, pause at the end of exhale, gathering the pelvic floor like a rosebud to rise into the body, just up and up. And the inhale drops back down and wide. Continue that gathering, that pause. And in the pause, soften. And in the inhalation, soften further and expand. Access energy here. Gathering, feeling, knowing, and releasing. Release more. And go one more time. Take your hands up high, spread your fingers. Fold your fingers in, thumbs are strong, shoulders down the back, a whisper of ha. Same breath, right from the belly, close the lips, go out the nose, 26 times. Five, four, three, two, one. Inhale. Hook your thumbs, 3 more sips. Tuck your chin, open your hands. When you breathe out, it's going to go out the top of your head. Reach, 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 reach out the top of your head. Go. Now we are prepared. Legs out long. Shake out your feet, shake out your knees. Build your cross-legged seat. Get more familiar. Know where we're going. And it isn't about that anymore. Hands on chins. It's about what's going on inside. Okay. Inhale forward, exhale back. Moving right across the full length of the pelvic floor. The top of your head stays steady. You're not moving from the chin. You're moving from the hips and the pelvis. Inhale forward, exhale back. 1.5 minutes. Go. Close your eyes. Move out of your body what you no longer choose to keep as who you are. And maybe that's just the exhalation. Just notice. If there's anything else that shows up, it is a great place to let it out. Get a little looser, a little less trying, just be. Just let it forward and back, and then see what happens. Five, 4, 3, 2. Pause tall, notice, feel the body. Breathe into the hips, breathe out of the hips. Hands to the shoulders, move from there, move from the sensation you find at your base. Inhale left, exhale right. Close your eyes. 1 minute. Lift your wrists over your elbow. Thumb and first finger touch. Open your inner arms. Flush out the chest. In left, out right. Continue 30 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Center, feel. Land your hands and just notice the chest, the arms, the back. Becoming brighter, more accessible. Set your blanket aside, lying on your back. Knees are bent, feet are flat.
Elbows down beside your ribs. Press your heels down to lift your hips. And then exhale, roll to the floor. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Close your eyes. Your pace. Roll through the spine. Hips up, elbows down, pause tall for 3. Heart up, chin up, 2. And down the spine. Get a block. Set it between your thighs. Heels wide, toes turn in, thighs fall into the block, hands down. Close your eyes. 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Count the full inhalation and notice that the 4 counts are getting longer. Invite this. Be fuller than before. On your exhale, the thighs fall in to hold the block more clearly. Pause your exhalation, the pelvic floor rising into the body, that sweet little bud of a flower. And then opening, softening on the inhale. How much more of your body can relax as you release the pelvic floor? Feel it ripple out into your legs and your chest and your face. Set your block aside. What's that expression that you wanted to wear this afternoon? What's the expression you wanted to be remembered for? Find that. Find it in your body. Changes everything. Move from there. Right hand, left knee, set it down. Left hand overhead, right knee to chest, set it down. When you're ready, if you're ready, legs extend, full 3 minutes, right from here. Your pace, your breath, your body, honor it all. The things that are on the floor, your heel, your hand, your hips, press down. And the pressing down will allow an upward action. And that's it. So the only thing for us to work now, the only thing to practice, is what's that expression? What's the expression? How would you be known? guided. I am here, I am listening, and there is guidance. That's in my expression. I trust this. I trust what I'm doing, even if I may not know why. I am receptive and strong. Where'd you go? Keep practicing. I'm guided. I am held in wonder and discovery. You're practicing frustration and reluctance. You can make more of that if you like. Or open the door. Let it through what you don't know, what you've never known, what you've never let in. Feel your strength, feel your safety, and feel, what am I willing to let in? Show me. Lead the way. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. Fall open, spill into the day. Go, go, go. Only the breath. 4 counts right away. 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Big, long counts. Until as your fingers reach overhead, flex your feet, point your right, reach, point your left, reach, a little left, a little right, get up out of the hips, shake out the feet, shake out the knee, and walk your feet in. Hands to your shins, you'll roll yourself forward and back 3 times. Right through the spine, rounding as much as you can. Good. And then you'll roll up, building a kneeling position. Open your blanket, put a block between your heels, your hands on your thighs. Forward and back through the navel, as though there was a thread in the belly button. Second option, hands on knees. Third option, hands on heels, palms right on the bottoms of the heels. Opens the chest. Go. Inhale, exhale. Walk your knees a little closer together. Close your eyes. Work here.
Sitting tall, hands on thighs. Square right over the center of the pelvis, heart over the pelvic floor. Elbows back, palms open. Sweep your hands overhead, elbows bent. Inhale back, exhale over. Go, 2 minutes. Spine stays steady, heart opens. Five, four, three, two, hands up high, 3 more sips, go. Hook your thumbs, reach. When you breathe out, go out the top of your head. Hands on thighs, 4 counts in, 4 counts out, 3 times. Smooth it, catch it, expand it, structure it, free it. More freedom, more structure. Go, 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 go. Last breath out, steady, smooth, and even. Hands to the mat, hands and knees, cat-cow, round and release. Close your eyes. Two, one, neutral pause. Be so still, like a flame that has no wind. Thumbs down, Hands are anchored, arms open as you press a little more fully, a little more weight forward, down into the hands. You get a little more energy back. Press down into the ground. And an upward energy comes through the arms into the chest. Stay steady, stay steady. Press down into the arms, come a little bit forward. Weight into the hands, press down. The energy comes up the arms. And let it go. You'll tuck your toes, lift your knees, fold your blanket in half, sit right in the center, and lie back. Elbows to the floor, hands to the thighs, heels to rise. Rest here, dropping the seat, broadening the pelvis. Widen your elbows, widen your heels, let your legs open. Reach into the heels, flex the feet, resting your outer thighs, outer knees in your hands. Close your eyes, deep, smooth breath. Soften the holding of your low back. Soften the holding of your jaw, your chest, your shoulders. Melt. I am safe. I am safe. Soften your right inner knee, right inner thigh. Release your left inner knee and your left inner thigh. Release your left outer hip, your left buttock. Release your right outer hip and your right buttock. Soften the pelvic floor, the crease of your hips, the whole of the pelvis. Safe. I am safe. Bend in your knees. Press to the inner heels just one moment. Lengthen out. Open the legs. Open the toes. Open the feet. And then soften your knees again. Bring your legs together. Float your heels. Relax your feet and allow your legs to drain from the feet, through the calves, out of the knees, thighs, the thigh bones, the hips, the low back. Bend your knees, put your feet to the floor. Rolling to your right side, pause the playlist if it goes on. Use your blanket, your blocks, your chair. Build a cross-legged seat sitting tall. Any adjustment to be warm, set it up. Hands on thighs and lean into your shins to lift your seat and press your thighs back. And then draw the very front of your seat to the floor and reach your tail back and down. And feel the space between the front and the back. And just keep it open and tall. Rise right out of that space. As we land in a clearer definition of what we choose and who we choose to be, we name this as ourselves. I am this. The more we establish this, the more we feel this, the more familiar it becomes. I am this. Sat Nam. S-A-T. Sat. N-A-M. Nam. The more we are familiar with a sense of ourselves that makes sense to us, our shoulders open, our face opens. This is the sensation of trust. Trust takes patience. Doesn't always work out the way you thought right away. Might take a wholly new form. Might take decades. I finally feel I'm beginning to do yoga 25 later. 25 years. I trust this process. I trust myself. I trust myself. Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam, 8 count breath, inhale in between. Each one reminding us, I am here, I am whole. I can trust this. 8 repetitions. Inhale. Nam. 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 Normal breathing. rest in the sensation of your own sound. Invite it to settle, gather the pelvic floor. Let the truth of who you are be infused with your own sound, and let the energy of Muladhara, the energy that gathers from the field of our families, of our nations, of that which surrounds us all. Let it gather into form what you understand to be true, necessary, and nourishing. Deepen your breathing and inhale, hands wide and high. Palms together on the exhale, put your thumbs to your forehead center. I am this. 8 count sat, 2 count none. Inhale again. Sat. Nam. Sat Nam, I see myself. Namaste, I see you. Happy Thursday. What expression would you wear? Wear it now. Breathe it into your body. The other expressions that you've been carrying unnecessarily, breathe them out of your body. This is an energy of choosing, of establishing, of becoming. Every breath, bring it in. I am this. Sadhana. See you tomorrow, noon, Friday. You're welcome, Shannon.